Hello, today I am going to be showing you some Dell piston extenders that are super compact and very fast. The only reason why this thing is so slow is because I'm actually slowing the game down with a little contraption here, covered with item frames inside them, with like I believe 200 minecarts colliding inside of it at once. Now, the upwards is actually more compact than the sideways and the down. Like, it's pretty good. Then I got item frameception, because I wanted to do that. His downward is really amazing to look at. This is so tight. 1, 2... Only 3 air blocks. Then I got this flush with the wall part. More like the ceiling. Obviously, these redstone lamps can be replaced with normal blocks. But I'm not gonna, because I just feel like it. Now, the next thing, it actually makes the game a little bit more reliable. So, there's a lot of things that you wouldn't usually be able to do that you could do very easily, which makes it so that, you know, you got like these quartz stairs. Just gotta place some stairs down here. And this will easily push you up. And you also have piston back here. So if this is powered and this is powered, yeah, it's just gonna be a chain reaction. So you really just need to mess around with observer timings. I'm on console, so I can slow down the game without slowing down myself. I can still sprint fly at an incredible speed. Like, that's how fast. So, the world can't have too many things in it, or else it just starts getting laggy. And I'm just creating lag so that I've got, wow, these observers are slow, as you can see. Wow, this thing is so insanely slow. Okay, so this thing is very slow, so I'm gonna get rid of the stairs for now. So I'm gonna have that one going, first pushing you up, and it's a pretty good design. And all this, there is no funny business here. Just some basic piston timings. And I just realized this might not work properly if I don't stack the layers in the appropriate way. Here. No, work that way. What the heck? These observers are so tricky, they just don't like me. So now if I press this button, So hopefully that's the right sequence of events. Hopefully pistons can actually spit out their blocks. Yeah, it works. It's pretty simple. Don't want this bit on top. Yeah, you can take this and someone can figure out how to make that work. I know there's some redstone wizards that can make it even more compact than I can. What's going on? Where's Cortana trying to go? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So you've got the magical repeater timings with the magical blocks. Actually, that's not right. I need it staggered up like that. Magical. Just magical. Some repeaters going out. That's the important step. And you also get some pieces coming out like that. Redstone torches coming out the sides that are off. Yep. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Okay, so now there's a way you can do it with observers. That's just a zigzag. I'm gonna figure out a way to do that. Hold on. It's me showing. So you basically have a setup like this, going upward. Oh, wrong way. Why do I always place blocks in the wrong way? Doesn't make any sense. But I'm the master of observers. So, yeah. So now I'm going to just get rid of these because I don't need them for now. First bit's the timings. I'm gonna try to make the timings really small. Just gonna power that one. It's a line of observers, so this one detects a block update a while later. Yeah, it takes a long time. You know, to make it more reliable, I think I should just place that there. That'll work better. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. But this is the way that observers work. So this is giving you some context. So if you're just confused, some parts in redstone. Gotta place all of the observers in. I don't want observer facing observer because that's just not right. It's not the right thing to do, so You want an observer facing that way. Now that should work once I place all the stairs and I can figure out where all of the attractions need to be. Anyway, I'm just gonna put an end pulse. This thing's not firing because of that. And I also need to continue it up past where I need it to activate all the pistons. Gonna do that one. Gonna pull it off with a... There was something that, like, was in the olden days of Redstone. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. See. That's how great they are. Like, the tick rate is so slow. I think the tick rate's at, like, 8 ticks a second instead of the 20 that it's supposed to be. Perfect. That's the nice zipper you want. It's a double zipper. So I'm going to move to a fresh world. Without this thing that causes lag. Now that you've seen how that works. So, yeah, I'm just gonna exit. Now this may take a little. Okay. I'm gonna create a new world that's just going to be pretty basic. Just gonna really quick at doing that. Super flat world, custom super flat preset. Redstone ready, good preset. Balance planes. Make sure everything's right. Got it all done. Okay. Pretty simple process. So I'm gonna build it in a fast world. This world is just really going to be fast, so just need observers. And it's a pretty basic process. You can loop this up as far as you want. I'm just gonna get up to about here. Super slow tick rate is not ideal for it. So now I'm going to put all the observers coming out from the sides.
I'll do that.
And this side is really nice. This thing is pretty expensive because of how much quartz it needs. This thing needs like a stack of quartz. You can use any block you want, but I'm just gonna use quartz stairs for instead of any other stairs. You can do the server zipper elevator, which fully pushes you over. And you also need a button down in here. Pretty simple. You can... No. I want a redstone line. Redstone line. Running back in. Oh, forgot the 2 top layers. Those are layers you really need. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. That across. I think that's it. Where are the trapdoor? These are crucial to the build always working, no matter what environment you're in. So you're gonna have a little hole in the back. You can always conceal the redstone. You wanna stand like dead center here. Oh, failed. Maybe here. You just slowly get off. That looks pretty nice. I think it's the second pulse. That's what's causing it. Yeah, that's what's causing it. So it was the second pulse. Because it'll do its thing, but the second pulse actually catches it, and it's a pretty smooth elevator. It does like groups of 2. So you could do this, and that would mess up the elevator. As you can see, it just messes up the elevator. So if you do a button and a 1-tick pulse generator, I'll run that in the back. Yeah. Use a lever. It's really nice and smooth. I just love watching it. It's pretty simple. You just need to run a sticky piston out the back with an observer. I already have one. Then you're basically just gonna want to make this falling edge monostable. It's just tucked in there. This is super easy beginner redstone. And just to make it look really nice, I'm gonna, I'm gonna put a stone button. There. That'll work. Now, if you're worried about lighting in the elevator, then I have you covered, because you could always put your lighting in these little pockets, which makes it really nice and bright. And you could even make some elevator music if it's going all the way up to the skybox. You can make some elevator music programmed onto the observers by just running observers off of these. Then you can just compose some elevator music on the back. That would be awesome. It would be great. It would be cool. Now this thing is really nice. It will look really great at night. I'm gonna set it to nighttime. Clear my inventory. 3. Hold on. Gotta get out of here. I'll put a nice floor. You can fit this into any building. Like, you could fit this into basically any building. Basically. Like, this thing, you can reposition this, reposition the button somewhere around here, as long as you can reach it from inside the elevator. I'm sad how Prismarine Brick doesn't have a changing texture, or it's like super subtle, although Prismarine, like, look at that beautiful slowly changing texture. The texture just slowly changes. Don't know if you can see it on video. Oh, it's turning green. Yeah. There it goes. Turns from the brilliant sea blue. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. As long as you run the input right, then it won't do that and fall apart. See if it does it again when I try pressing the button. I'm gonna press the button. Oh, it just screws itself up. Good, the one-tick pulse, okay. I'm gonna run a T flip-flop in there and then it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna use a T flip-flop. Actually, I don't need it. So now I'm gonna fix the elevator. And my brother's next to me. Oh. Hey, don't mess up the recording. Stop it. That's my brother. My stinky big brother. So annoying. I'm gonna free up some space around the back. Prismarine. Yeah. Huh. That's nice. So I just step in, hit the button. Works perfectly fine. And you can also top out sticky pistons. Some observers facing outwards on blocks, and then get some redstone and repeater. Some repeaters, set them to 2 ticks. Also, since you won't be lifted all the way up, you need some blocks. The edge. I totally came up with this design on the fly. And you use this, and it will push you right off when you're here. Push you right off onto that block and up, so that you are very happy when you get to the top of the elevator. You don't even need to move. Don't even need to press a button. Don't even need to, like, I can just let go of my controller. I'll just show you my controller, okay? It's my controller. Press the button once, and you just go. It's really, really nice. Now this piston down here is for reliability. You don't need it. It's just nice to have for the reliability. Especially in multiplayer, because in multiplayer the biggest problem is you not getting onto the first stair. And this actually uses a back and forth pulse. So that it's really nice. This is old redstone here. Like, this is what they used to have. Fence gates. And I'm using it like it's today's style. Even though they're really old. Well, that's pretty much it for the Observer elevator design. Down here, there's no way down. But for the down, you would just have to program the thing in reverse. And have a button for that, I believe. You could fiddle around with it a little bit and get it to work. Or you could just put a slime block at the bottom. Oh, it separates perfectly fine. Wasn't expecting that. I thought I would have to fiddle around with it a little bit to get it work. But you could do that. Pretty nice. Console's not going to change anymore, so this will always work for years to come. It's pretty nice. You can reverse the direction of the stairs, but I like it to be a little bit contained. It just seems a little bit safer. Now the slime block at the bottom doesn't seem that safe. But it's okay, because as long as the slime block isn't moving, I don't think it will drop. And I'm going to be holding space. That just stops my fall. So I'm going to go into survival mode, just to show that it works perfectly fine, you don't get hurt. And also, when you hold space, dropping onto a slime block, it doesn't hurt you. Or A, or whatever you have, space A, either way. Space A, either way. Yeah, made a rhyme. Unintentional rhyme. And the nice thing about this is you can stand pretty much anywhere in the elevator and it will bring you up. The only problem with standing too far is the elevator will kick you out. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed. Hello. Well, standing in, like, just the wrong place. What the heck? Why does this all of a sudden get, like, so unreliable? Gotta stand in the center of the block. Like, right at the end of the video. It might take a few tries. If you're lucky, you'll fall on this. So that's basically just a tutorial. So the main tutorial part is just, it's pretty simple. You just have observers running in a line like this. Go up the next level. And you repeat it just like that. Place observers on the end. Place observers on their faces. And in front of this observer, get redstone. You can actually just use a sticky piston and a block, but I don't think that's as reliable as using a little T flip-flop right there. You also need your button. Pretty basic, just 3 pistons on that side, 2 on that side. You got your stairs. Trying to make this not too long. Once you have those stairs down, put the button wherever you want. I'm gonna set it right in there, in that pocket. You don't need to do a safe drop, but I'm doing a safe drop every time. And you can experiment with different lighting. The lighting is just something you can just experiment with. You can do it in all sorts of different ways. In these pockets you can put sea lanterns, and they look really cool. Like that. You can fill these gaps in. I think it actually looks nice on the wall because you don't see any exposed redstone. And even the back doesn't look half bad. Like, it just looks like a wall pattern. And when you want to do the top, just look at these 2 back observers. Place observers off them. Place some redstone. Make sure you have 2 repeaters and some redstone dust at the top. Repeater set to 2 ticks. It has to be 2 ticks or else the pins will spit out their blocks. Right there, I know I'm talking very fast. Because I can talk this fast. And it just makes it a quick tutorial for you. Have the stairs here, and then you just gotta have this bit right here, and that's where we're gonna pop off. Elevator. So you have your button in there. Button's in there. Just gotta put another observer right there. It's gonna be a T flip-flop, because this is dual edge. Step in here, brings you up really nice and quickly. And if this is happening to you, the way to fix that, it's pretty simple. Like, you find that all the time. Hold on. Screwed something up.